Everybody has a conviction in life. So, I also just wanted to pick up a few words from Toastmaster Srini. I also prepare my topics on my own, though I do some references on Google's and something like that. The topic may be chosen, but the facts are somewhere supported, but the entire organization comes across. It was in the month of May, a couple of months back. It was a very chill morning, so I decided to move out of Chennai along with my family to a hill station called Irkad. You would have recalled my earlier topic of this was to have spent time with my family. Relationship is more important. So I thought I'll also follow that. So I started moving along with my family in my car to Irkad. Early morning, not much of traffic. Traffic was so heavy in the morning normally, but it was Monday morning, very early, so it was very slow. And the bumpy road, as you see, Chennai's roads are always, it was just moving smoothly from the city. Then I moved to the highways, which was very smooth. Almost about 4 hours of the journey, I also reached the foothills of Irkad. Then the upswing started to climb the hills. And I finally reached the resort. And I parked my car and then went to the resort and had some rest. It was around 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So that was it. There was one more incident I was going to quote with you all. One of my friends, who is a very busy business executive, so he was asked to go to a meeting in Trichy, and the communication was given to him just before. Like tomorrow was the meeting, and he was given a communication to go by evening. No trains was available, nor the flights, nor the buses. So he had to take a car, and he has to travel to Trichy by car. He took a cab from our agency, which we used to hire. Then he started his journey early in the morning, reached there at 10 o'clock, attended the meeting, came back home by around 3 o'clock. He started from there and reached by 10 o'clock to Chennai back. This is another incident. I just want to call all of you to just give me an indication. How did you come to this meeting today? By car? I saw by car. So, a car, two-wheeler. So, can you guess what is the topic all about? About cars?
Safety. Vehicles.
My topic is nothing but the pivot of all that is wheel. You would have seen the car travels on a wheel, the bike travels on a wheel, everything travels on a wheel. Everything changes. It takes on all the bumpy track, the smooth ride on the road or on the hilltop or on the fast tracks of the highways to reach faster. The wheel is a very pivotal component of our journeys. And in our life also, we experience a lot of contribution by the wheel. Wheel, can it be defined? Yes, it can also be defined. Wheel is defined as a circular component which is intended to rotate on an axle bearing. You would have known, see, you would have seen a wheel which is circular, which is fixed on an axle. This is a simple definition which you can provide for a wheel. What else can you look at wheel? Let's go how it was invented. We know wheel is there for a longer time. No? We know that wheel has been in existence for quite a few centuries ago. Because I am told it is in the Neolithic age when the wheel was supposed to have had its origin. Also in the Bronze Age it was there. And if you have to say something about it, it is not older than anything else. Agriculture and pottery also took its place. After that only wheel came, even though pottery is also similar to wheel. But pottery came before and wheel was invented later. So wheel has its own genesis as well, because it is not only found in Mesopotamia or Northern Caucasus or even your Central Europe. It is found that it is existing in all these civilizations. So unfortunately, there is no specific information about when the wheel was invented, but it is now a form of life. When you look at wheel, have you ever realized what is it important all about? We should have, always. Anything doesn't happen without the wheel today. Let's look at how our wheel is like in our lives. We travel by a two-wheeler, a cycle, motorbike, a van or a car or a flight. To an extent, requires a wheel to land or take off, right? Only thing in a train, if you look at, has a wheels to run on, right? On a track also. Everywhere the wheel is there. Only mode of transport which I can imagine is a ship which doesn't have a wheel. There too it runs on water, and to transport something or you want to take the spares and take the goods from it, you have to require a wheel to transport this goods which is transported from this ship. Everywhere wheel is there. How can you link wheels to our life? Wheel has also a life. You know, wheel moves in a circle. There is one of the part which stays down and later moves up. There you find that there is ups and downs in life. If you are down in life, you should take inspiration from the wheel that your life will go up and you reach the pinnacle sometime. Also, you should not be very high-headed there and say I'm always on top. Sometimes you can also come down. So wheel gives us inspiration in life. Take that into life. Wheel has its significance in our life too. Always wheel has to be taken positively. Our brain also has the thinking like positive and negative. More of positive drives our energy. If you go on the negative on the down cycle, you can lead to a lot of disasters. So think positive. That also wheel can inspire us to do. Okay? Let's always look at wheel as a positive component. Then, coming to the amount of wheels available in the country, I am not able to take much of information. But from the statistics of the Government of India, as on 2011 statistics, there are about 18 crore vehicles across the country, which is about 10% of the population. For Tamil Nadu, if it is concerned, in 2012, statistics says about 1.8 crores of vehicles are there, of what 1.2 crores is nothing but the two-wheelers. Wheel can be compared to a fire. What do you do with fire? You can get caught, you can get ruined by fire, but you harness it properly and you can cook your food, you can generate electricity, whatever you want. Similarly, wheels is in our control. You can drive speed across the road or the highway, but the control should be with you. The steering is with you. You can make or mar a life. You have seen various uses of wheels. Unfortunately, the wheel is wrongly used, misused. Reckless driving, you can lead to a lot of loss of life. You can also land up in your wheelchair, which again is a wheel. So please avoid misuse of wheels. And of course, you can always have a change in life, and change is inevitable. So change and avoid reckless driving. And if you are driving, okay, you can save a lot of life and you can always prosper in life. Over to you, Postmaster.